morning, Memphis. 79 degrees and pretty dreary looking out there right now. You're on your way to another hot day. Temperatures expecting to be in the mid 80s, but can't rule out the thunderstorms, and the skies are certainly looking pretty gray for you. And you're not the only ones. In fact, throughout the southeast, a lot of folks still dealing with the storms that keep persisting here, and we actually have a couple of flooding concerns as well in the south. It's not just the mid-Atlantic that we're worried about. So as we take a closer look here at Alabama, in fact, the Huntsville area right now under a flash flood warning, and this goes until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Reports of already up to 2 inches or more of rain falling in and around Huntsville. That includes you in Lawrence, Limestone, and Morgan counties. Again, this flash flood warning all the way until 3 o'clock this afternoon. There you see some of the accumulations there. As I mentioned, up to around 2 inches or so just in the past 3 hours. So that's certainly enough to cause some problems there on the roadways and in some of the low-lying areas. When we look at the big picture here, this is the flash flood watch for much of northern and central Alabama. That includes Birmingham and Tuscaloosa as well. Again, this is going to be one of those days where we're really going to have to watch for any kind of stalling taking place here in the Alabama area. So as we look at the mid-Atlantic, we've been talking a lot about this. Also a severe weather threat, some spotty hail damaging winds from places like D.C. and Richmond back down into even the Carolinas. You could see some strong storms along with very heavy rainfall and very windy conditions. So taking a look at our future radar here, watching those storms push through Atlanta, eventually Knoxville. This is a look at 6 o'clock this evening, looking at some of the heavier rain there as we get into the mid-Atlantic, certainly throughout much of the evening, but still can't rule out some spotty storms here across the southeast as well. So we're going to be watching for that for you throughout the afternoon and the evening, and then even on Saturday. Look at this, some more storms actually popping up south of Little Rock, Montgomery. Some of those same places getting yet even more rainfall. So once again, Mark, flooding could be a concern here in the south.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to pick it up from right there, because with that storm system slowing down as it approaches, we're going to see day after day of thunderstorm activity. Maybe as beautiful as this one. Look at that. Distant thunderstorm there well away from Miami, but you can see the flight still taking off. And then you have that towering anvil back behind the storms. You can almost see the updraft in the center of that storm, cloud to cloud, within cloud lightning there. Just beautiful, a beautiful display. And there will likely be more of that over the next couple of days, because our front, although it is approaching the southeast, is not going to be able to swing all the way through. What that means for places like Tallahassee, maybe you're going back to Florida State as the next semester of school is starting up pretty soon. We're going to have some storms just about every afternoon. You know, walking to Momo's Pizza, you could be a little bit soggy. Scattered thunderstorms each and every afternoon. So here we go. Today we're talking about storms ahead of that front. Plenty of moisture to work with, right? It is summertime in the south. You know what it feels like out there. It is sultry. So yes, if you're far enough north, you get into a little bit of dry air for the weekend, but the front never makes it all the way through I-10 and certainly not through the Florida Peninsula. So what that means is we're going to be kind of stuck in the same regime. On again, off again, showers and thunderstorms will be blasting on through, some of which could be strong even from early in the morning and then continuing through the afternoon hours. Southern Mississippi, southern Alabama into Florida. By the heart of the afternoon, we kind of fill in the rest of the southeast states, South Georgia, southern South Carolina, the low country, places that really haven't been able to get cleared through. Sunday, a little bit different. That front drops down into kind of North Florida, so then maybe even Tallahassee, Sunday into Monday, feels a little bit better. Tomorrow into Saturday night, we're still talking storms there in North Florida. Front doesn't clear all the way through the Florida Peninsula, so that's where Sunday we still have those scattered thunderstorms, some of which could pack a punch here, right? We're talking about bursts of heavy rain, certainly lots of lightning. A place like Savannah, Saturday into Saturday night is your biggest threat. Julie.
Well, it is Friday, and many of you may be looking forward to a refreshing weekend. One place that'll be seeing some relief is Hartford, Connecticut. We'll time out who else will see that relief when we come back.